Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Spark and Ignite Your Marketing podcast, where we fuel the fire for service-based business owners, helping you grow with intention, clarity, and purpose. I'm Beverly Cornell, your growth and reputation strategist, and today we are talking about those small yet powerful moments of inspiration, what we call around here sparks. These sparks can shift your perspective, ignite new passions, and guide decisions that can simply transform your business and your life. But here's the catch. Not all sparks are worth chasing. Some are game changers, while others might distract you from your core goals. So how do we harness these sparks effectively? Let's get into it. But before we dive deeper, I've got a free resource for you. Sparks to Action, a simple worksheet to turn inspiration into results. It's designed to help you capture those sparks and stay focused on what truly matters in your business. You can download it using the link in the show notes and use it to guide your inspiration into actionable steps for your business. Let's start by talking about these sparks of inspiration. We've all had those moments when an idea just simply clicks, or a conversation leaves you buzzing with excitement, or maybe it's a new way to engage with clients or a profound shift in your business direction. These sparks drive us forward, but they can also become extremely overwhelming. Our experience with entrepreneurs is that they love to build things. And so they're always open to ideas and looking and searching. A little bit of squirrel mentality. If you're anything like me, you've experienced bursts of ideas that leave you overwhelmed and excited at the same time, but yet scattered and unsure where to focus. This is especially true for service-based business owners like myself and for many of our clients. They're always juggling client demands. They're managing their teams and are trying to stay competitive. So here's why embracing these sparks is crucial. They're catalysts for your growth. They reconnect us with our why, our purpose, passion, the reason we started our business in the first place. They bring clarity when we're lost and joy when we're bogged down in the daily grind of running a business. But they could also lead us astray if not managed carefully. First, let's explore why these sparks are so essential. When you're deep in the day-to-day of running a business, it's easy to get lost in the operations, meeting deadlines, managing clients, keeping everything smooth. In this hustle, the bigger picture, your vision, your purpose, and your goals, they can get really blurry really fast. Sparks act like wake-up calls. They remind us of what truly matters. Maybe it's a conversation with a client that makes you realize you've been off track. That happened to me. I had like an out-of-body experience where I was talking to a client and I was like, why am I not doing this for myself? I was giving this amazing advice to a client and I was like, why are we not doing that for ourselves? And I quickly realized we've been off track. Or maybe it's an idea that sticks with you because it's exactly what your business needs. You know, the idea that keeps coming back over and over again, like in the most random moments when you're driving or in the shower. It's probably exactly what your business needs. It's your inner guru telling you, hey, this is something we need to explore. These sparks are super powerful because they help us refocus with deep purpose. They revitalize our brand and guide you through challenges with renewed confidence and excitement. But not every spark is a game changer, which is why evaluating them is so critical and important. So let's tackle the million-dollar question. How do you know if a spark is worth pursuing? It's easy to get excited about a new idea and lose momentum on goals you've already set. The key is alignment. When a new idea strikes you, ask yourself, does this spark align with my core business goals? If it doesn't support your long-term vision or move you closer to current objectives, it might be more of a distraction than an opportunity. Consider the potential impact as well. Not all sparks are created equal. Some ideas are exciting, but have little impact on your bottom line. Evaluate the return on investment. What resources will this require? Remember, a great idea isn't always great for right now. Keep a spark backlog, a running list of ideas that excite you, but don't fit with your current priorities. You can revisit them later when the timing is right. So staying focused while surrounded by potential growth opportunities is easier said than done. But focus is crucial for turning sparks into tangible, real results for your business. You want to set clear boundaries and be intentional about what you pursue and what you hold off on. Limit the number of new projects you take on and stay connected to your why, your purpose. Discipline is also key. It's not always glamorous, but it keeps you on track when the initial excitement of an idea fades. Discipline ensures you're consistently moving forward, moving toward your goals, even when tempted to veer off course. The entrepreneurs that we work with that are successful are deeply focused and super clear on their goals. Staying clear and staying focused is really a superpower. So, how can you effectively harness these sparks? Here are a few best practices. Create a creative environment. Whether it's a physical space that inspires you or a mental space where you feel free to think big, the right environment can make all the difference in how you experience sparks. For me, it's the beach. It's when I can totally relax, feel the sun on my face, and distractions are kind of muted by the waves of the water. I can just smell and feel, and all of my senses are activated. That's when I get the most sparks. But it's also when I go to New York City and I'm in Times Square and I'm seeing all these really cool visuals and colors and fonts, and it also smells, so sounds, all very stimulating. That also excites me and gets my creative juices flowing. You have to think about the space that really connects for you. And, honestly, sometimes it's the shower. Sometimes it's when I'm doing gardening. Sometimes it's when I'm driving. There are all these moments that can create sparks. You want to be open to feedback. Sometimes the best sparks come from those around us, clients, colleagues, mentors. Don't hesitate to seek input and use it to fuel your growth. Recently, my husband and I were talking about football. And in that conversation, we're from Detroit originally, and we love the Detroit Lions, and they've been on a great roll right now. It's very exciting to be a Detroit Lions fan. We've been waiting for a long time for this. And one of my clients is a pet food store, and they focus specifically on raw pet food. And it's called the Pet Bistro, and it's in Madison Heights in Warren, Michigan. They have a raw diet for cats. So when we're talking about the Lions, and somehow it came into the conversation of like raw or like feeding or something. And it clicked in that conversation with my husband. Wouldn't that be a cool, fun promotion for my client during the Lions season that's in Michigan, has Detroit customers, and would be a fun way to promote raw for cats, specifically lions. Maybe it's cats with an inner lion personality during the season, and do some promotions around the games and different things like that. And it really sparked some great ideas. So be open to feedback as you're talking to people. You never know when that spark may hit you. It could come from a client, a colleague, a mentor, in this case, my husband. Don't hesitate to seek input and use it to fuel your own growth. You want to make sure you celebrate your small wins. I'm not always good at this. Entrepreneurs are excellent about moving the goalposts so often for ourselves that we don't sit and celebrate our successes very often. So every time you act on a spark and you see positive results, celebrate it. Have a little party, a dance party. Maybe it's a special drink. Maybe it's to go get a massage. Whatever works for you, celebrate the things that you're doing, all of that hard work. This reinforces this positive behavior and encourages you to continue to embrace new ideas. Ultimately, it's all about balance, balancing focus and inspiration, discipline with creativity. By developing a strategy for evaluating and prioritizing your sparks, you can ensure that they drive your business forward without pulling you off course. So as you move forward, I encourage you to embrace these sparks of inspiration with enthusiasm, but also a little bit of caution. Let them guide you, but don't let them distract you from what truly matters. With the right approach, those sparks can lead to incredible growth and deep and meaningful fulfillment for you and your business and your life. But before we wrap up, remember this: sparks of inspiration are powerful, and it's what you do with them that counts. So stay focused and disciplined and keep your goals always in your sight. By doing so, you'll harness those sparks in ways that drive real and meaningful growth in your business and life. Don't forget to download the Spark to Action, a simple worksheet to turn inspiration into results. It's packed with quick and easy steps to help you capture your sparks and stay focused on what matters the most. The link is in the show notes. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and leave a review. It helps us reach way more entrepreneurs just like you who are ready to spark their growth. That's it for today's episode. Until next time, keep sparking, keep growing, and keep moving forward. Wrapping up another episode of Spark and Ignite Marketing. For your weekly dose of inspiration, join our community on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok for behind the scenes and exclusive content. Until next time, keep the spark alive and stay inspired.